As a public defender, Judge Karen fought for her client's rights. She was elected to the bench because she believes in doing the right thing.
I'm very passionate about helping people, period. Sometimes life pulls you from up here to down here to teach you a lesson. And you're in a valley right now. And there are lessons in this valley. I hope you learn from them.
Objective, independent justice.
You can always turn your life around. If you keep walking, you can overcome whatever circumstances you're facing.
This is Supreme Justice with Judge Karen. Hairstylist Cindy Harper is suing producer Calvin Reese in the amount of $1,000. She says she was stiffed on her feet to work on his music video for 3 days.
All right, Ms. Harper, you are suing Mr. Reese for $1,000 for breach of contract?
Yes.
And Mr. Reese, you have countersued for $6,975?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Again, for breach of contract, is that right? And
Yep.
some other damages?
No, just the day of production, the whole day of production.
Day,
'Cause-
okay.
Yeah.
Money lost for that?
Right. For
Okay,
that day.
so how do you know the plaintiff?
I placed an ad. I was looking for a hairstylist.
Okay.
And she called, and I liked her resume because she'd had lots of experience in music videos,
Okay.
which I was doing.
So you were looking for a stylist?
Yeah, a hairstylist.
To do a video shoot?
Right, to do
Okay.
makeup and hair for 3
Right,
days.
and what do you do for a living?
I own the production company. It's Big Blimp Productions, and I own the production company that does the music videos.
Oh, okay. You've done these videos before?
Yeah, I've done, for years I've been doing them.
Okay, you didn't have any other stylists? And for doing
No.
it for years, I would think you would have a whole list of stylists you could call and not have to put
Well,
an ad in.
The one that I use all the time, she was supposed to do it, and she canceled the night before.
Right.
So I scrambled and got her.
You answer his ad, so and you come to the video shoot, I guess, and then what happens?
Well, we actually met, like I had sent in my resume.
Okay.
And then we actually had an interview where I got to meet him, and I brought him my portfolio and showed him the work that I had done. I told him I'd
Okay,
been...
so you have a portfolio too?
Yes, ma'am.
Pictures of people's hair you've done. You
Yes.
brought it with you?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Did you bring your resume?
No, Your Honor. I gave him a copy of my resume.
Do you have the resume?
No, I didn't bring it with
I
me.
mean,
but
where
that's
did y'all
tip-
think y'all were going when you left your houses this morning?
I
When
have-
you got dressed and put your lipstick on and you put your blazer on, you didn't think about bringing some evidence to court?
I did
I
bring
have
evidence.
evidence.
What evidence do you have?
I brought the contract, and I also brought the school that I went to, and just like so you would know that I went to beauty school, because he keeps on
Right.
trying to tell me that I didn't follow what the ad said, which was you need to have a license. I never told him.
You have a license?
No, I'm actually like 10 hours
where's
shy.
the ad?
I have it right
Let me
here.
see the ad.
Okay.
Makeup. It says makeup artist wanted.
Yeah, makeup and hairstylist.
Looking for a cosmetologist to take the lead and handle all hair and makeup duties for a 2-day music video shoot. Cosmetologists must be licensed and available to work both days. Is this the ad?
Yes, that is the ad.
Okay, so are you licensed?
No, I am not licensed.
Okay.
In the interview, he asked me, had I been to cosmetology school, and I told him yes, because I
Right.
have, and I also have like the dues that I paid.
She told me
And
that she had graduated cosmetology
Your
school.
Honor, no, I didn't.
Wait a second. She told you I graduated cosmetology
Yes, she
school
told me
and
she
what?
graduated cosmetology school, and when I asked her for her license, she told me that she forgot it and she'd bring it the next day at the set, which she did not.
You must have gotten 1,000 people that answered that ad for a cosmetologist. This is all you got from that ad?
Yeah, I'd asked her to bring it before she
No,
came.
I'm talking about she wasn't the only person that answered that
No,
ad.
I liked her because she said that she listed off all the videos that she'd done,
Right.
and she had lots of experience more
How
than
do you
the
know
other
she
people.
was telling you the truth?
I don't. I guess she
I
doesn't
listed
tell
my
the truth.
references on my resume.
Right.
And
Let
I
me
made
see
sure
the resume.
I don't have the
There's
resume. I
that
gave it to
piece
him.
of
Yep.
evidence. Where's the
Yep.
resume? We
You had a
don't
copy
have
of it.
Let me see and then she impressed you with a portfolio, right?
Yeah.
Where's the portfolio?
Right.
I don't have the
We
portfolio.
don't have it. You got a copy? No, we don't have it.
Coming up on Supreme Justice with Judge Karen.
So if you get rid of her, then who's there to do
No, I
hair?
had to get another hairstylist. I got another hairstylist that came that day, and that's who I gave the $500 to for that day.
And later,
I saw a man in front of her window with a camera taking pictures.
What'd you say? Get your bat, let's get him.
I said, I'll meet you outside and we'll take care of this ourselves, Your Honor.
closed captioning provided by. You're watching Supreme Justice with Judge Karen. We're back with the case of Cindy Harper, who is suing Calvin Reese for unpaid wages. Mr. Reese is countersuing for ruining a day of production.
Okay, so you get there without a license to show to this big video shoot, and then what happened?
The first day went by smoothly. I did 5 of the models' hair, and I did 2 hair styles for each model.
Right.
And everything was fine. The second day was when we had a problem.
Right.
One of the models, Tatiana, she would not sit still. She was very fidgety. And I asked her over and over again to just, you know, relax, like sit still,
Let me
put
just
your phone
make sure
down.
nothing went wrong the first day.
The first day was
She
fine.
did all
that's
these
correct.
models like
Yeah.
she told me. You
First
were
day was
impressed
fine.
with her work and
Yes.
everything. Okay.
Yeah.
And so for Tatiana, I had to do a very specific updo, and I had to press out her bangs.
Okay.
And so I asked her to sit still, and she wouldn't. She kept on messing with her phone, and she set her phone in her lap. I guess it vibrated, and it made her jump in the seat while I had the pressing comb, and
Right.
it, you know, it slipped, and it burned her on her cheek.
I have the damage
excuse
right
me,
here.
sir.
You got
She did
pictures
to
of
her
the
shoot.
face?
Yes, look at what she did to my client.
Okay, wait, you got to impress the gallery, or you got to show me some evidence?
Oh, for you, Your Honor, I apologize. So, because of that,
Well, I have a question. You said you had to press out some bangs. This woman doesn't have any bangs.
She actually does. They're actually pushed to the back. You can't really tell, but it was a side bang, and it was a swoop. It was like more of a 60s style. So it was actually a really good hairstyle that I was
So you
directed to
burned
do.
her then?
I
Yep.
burned her.
Okay.
And I had to take blame because I am the hairstylist.
Right.
But at the end of the day, it was not my fault. If I've asked you continuously to be still, and
Right.
she was the featured model,
Right.
and honest and truly, she was not the talent. Anybody
Right.
could have taken the place.
Right.
And so he caused a big fiasco.
Who?
Mr. Reese.
Okay.
He caused a big fiasco. He
And what
kicked me
happened?
off set. He came down immediately and he kicked me off set, and it was so rude. I had never been dealt with like that before, and it was very unprofessional.
Okay, so that was the end of her day with you?
right.
So if you get rid of her, then who's there to do
No, I
hair?
had to get another hairstylist. I got another hairstylist that came that day, and that's who I gave the $500 to for that day.
Okay, so you're suing him because you didn't get the
I
money
didn't
for the
get
second
compensated
day.
for any days.
Oh,
And-
neither
Yeah,
day?
neither days. I didn't
Okay.
get compensated
And then
at all.
I'm countersuing her because I had to shut down the whole production that day that she burnt her because the model left because we were just shooting her.
Let me see
Here.
the damages.
Everything's right here.
You shut it down.
I
Like,
still had to
doesn't
pay
make any
everybody,
sense.
even though I got no footage.
I don't understand.
understand that. That doesn't make sense.
Excuse me. I don't understand why you shut down.
Because the model that we were shooting that day
Right.
couldn't be on set and left
Why?
set. I got no
Why
footage.
couldn't this lady
because
here-
she refused to shoot with the burn on her face.
So you're suing him for day 1 and day 2?
Yes, because I didn't get paid for either days. And he told me that
you owe her for day 1. Because she did what you contracted her to do day 1. That's the $500.
Did you want to see the contract, Your Honor?
Let me
Just-
see the
just so that-
contract.
no, just so that you
What is
know.
the contract going to tell me?
It just tells you that both days I should be compensated
Not
for
if
that.
you didn't do what you were supposed to do the second day.
I did my
If
job.
you, if
I'm
you,
not at fault for her
excuse
burning.
me, if I contracted with you to come and do my hair and you burned my hair, I would throw you out. You wouldn't get a dime if you burned my hair or my face. So that's how that goes. As to the counterclaim, I don't understand how an entire production got shut down for this little thing right here. I'm going to give you the value of your services for day 1, which is $500, judgment for the plaintiff in the amount of $500. Good luck to you both.
Judge Karen has ruled in favor of the plaintiff in the amount of $500.
You know you owe me more than $500.
You're lucky you got the $500. If it's up to me, you wouldn't get anything.
And coming up,
I saw a man in front of her window with a camera taking pictures.
What'd you say? Get your bat, let's get him.
I said, I'll meet you outside and we'll take care of this ourselves, Your Honor.
closed captioning provided by. You're watching Supreme Justice with Judge Karen. Rebecca Whitaker is suing private investigator Chuck Palmer in the amount of $1,856. She claims she was injured by Mr. Palmer when she confronted him about hiding in her bushes. The defendant is countersuing to replace his phone that was destroyed when the plaintiff attacked him with a bat.
All right, Miss Whitaker,
Yes, ma'am.
you're suing Mr. Palmer for $1,856
Yes, ma'am.
for an ambulance bill, emergency room bill,
And chiropractic
and
care.
chiropractor bill. And Mr. Palmer, you've countersued for $699, and I don't see what that's for.
Yes, Your Honor, it's for a cell phone that the defendant
Ruined?
lost and would not give me back.
Okay. So what's your relationship with her?
I was hired by her boyfriend
To do what?
just to check up on her. He was worried about her abusing their child, so I'm a private investigator. My
Okay.
name's Chuck E. Palmer. I'm the best in the West.
Okay.
And so I was going over there with my camera just to double check on her.
Right.
And the next thing you know,
Right. When did you get hired?
6 months ago.
6 months ago. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And you started following this lady?
No, ma'am.
Yes.
All I was doing, I was just going to check out her residence,
Right.
making sure that she wasn't abusing their child.
Right. So how do you do that?
I have a camera. I had
Right.
a very expensive camera phone.
Right.
And I was just taking pictures of her, making sure
At
that
her
everything
house?
was cool. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
On private property trespassing.
Did there come a point in time when you realized that this guy was investigating you, I guess?
No, ma'am. I had seen him around before, but I just thought, small community, it's just someone you're following around.
Okay.
I was on the phone with my cousin. She came here with me today to verify my story.
Okay.
Your Honor, I was-
on the
Excuse
phone.
me, Mr. What?
I was on the
Miss
phone.
Miss Whitaker?
Yes, ma'am.
We're not having that in here. The only person that gets to yell is the person you're looking at up here. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
And if you have another outburst like that, I'm going to have you trotted right out of here. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I was on the phone.
I was on the phone with my cousin. She is my neighbor as well.
Okay.
I was cooking food for my son, and I thought I saw a shadow, and I said, Crystal, is somebody else in my window? She said, yes, somebody's outside of your window. I said, who can that be? I'm a female. I'm a single parent. I get scared. And I grab a bat to go outside. And
That only happens in the movies.
What?
That only happens
That's
in the
what I
movies.
said,
When
Your
you
Honor.
hear something going on outside, you do not go outside to investigate. You get on the phone and you dial what?
911.
911.
Yes, ma'am, but I
you
wasn't
didn't. No,
thinking
you watched too many B-rated horror movies, and you decided to let me go investigate and see what that noise is, and let me take a bat outside. And you do that, and what happens?
I hit
Your Honor,
him
I was
once.
just taking pictures outside, and this crazy lady,
I hit him once.
her and her friend, they came out and they jumped at
She
me.
came out with somebody else?
And she had a bat, and she was attacking me.
And coming up,
What'd you say? Get your bat, let's get it.
I said I'll meet you outside and we'll take care of this
They
ourselves,
came
Your
out
Honor.
and they jumped me.
closed captioning provided by. You're watching Supreme Justice with Judge Karen. We're back with the case of Rebecca Whitaker, who is suing Chuck Palmer for personal injury. He is countersuing for the cost of a new phone.
Really? Where did she hit you?
She hit me on the back. She hit
Right.
me. I have all these bruises and
Right.
lesions and.
Yeah, but you're not suing for any ambulance
I should be
bill
suing her
and-
for medical
So
damages.
what's with this medical stuff from you with the bat?
I hit him in the back when I hit him in the back with a bat.
Okay.
When he fell down, he fell on top of
The
me
only
in such
reason
a
I
way.
fell down was in self-defense.
Right.
I fell down in such a way that I ended up falling on the concrete and where it's uneven. So when I fell down, I hurt my back.
Okay.
He had bruises. I have back pain.
Okay.
I'm running after a 3-year-old. My cousin has to come in and help me with him.
Where was your child?
He was sleeping. He was sleeping. I was cooking while he was the
So
entire.
you were
thing
cooking
happened.
for him and he was asleep?
He was asleep on the couch.
And so you went out to investigate a noise and you left your child there?
I did.
You
my
really
cousin.
have watched too many bad movies. Okay. So now you want him to pay for these bills that resulted from the injuries you had.
Yes, ma'am.
And you?
I lost my cell phone. After she attacked me
Right.
and she fell on the ground in self-defense, I got up and ran away. And the next thing you know,
What?
my cell phone, which I used to take camera pictures because
you
I'm
lost it somewhere in the frame.
I'm a
I have
private
this little cell phone right
investigator.
here.
Oh,
If you
there's
want
your
the
cell
And
phone
so
right
I
there.
had to
You want
replace
your
it
cell phone?
with a
Wait,
brand new
excuse me.
$600 phone.
Okay, wait. There's your cell phone right there. Did you ever ask this lady for your phone?
Yes, I did. She would not return it to
Okay,
me.
give him that phone.
I don't want the phone. I have a new one. I want to be paid for my new phone.
Give him that phone.
This,
Now, you say you have a witness.
Yes, ma'am.
Is that the girl you
Thank
were on
you.
the phone with?
Yes, ma'am.
Crystal?
Crystal,
Okay,
yes.
the court calls Crystal Frazier. Raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Okay, so Ms. Frazier,
Yes, ma'am.
you were on the phone with the plaintiff the night this all happened?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so tell me what you know.
Your Honor, I was on the phone talking to my cousin, and she thought she saw a shadow in her window.
Right.
And my apartment is directly across from her apartment.
Right.
So from my
So
bed-
did you look out to see if you
Yes,
saw something?
yes, I
And what
did.
did you see?
I saw a man who was standing in front of her window with a camera taking pictures. We were afraid, and so she told
Did
me
you
to
say, let me call the police, girl? Girl, don't leave the apartment. Let me call the police. That's what you said, right?
No, Your Honor, I did not say
What'd
that.
you say? Get your bat, let's get him.
I said I'll meet you outside and we'll take care of this
they
ourselves,
came
Your
out
Honor.
and they jumped me with the bat.
You're
These are
leaving
crazy
town.
ladies. These are
You
crazy
are
ladies.
leaving.
They're tough ladies.
They're tough
They
ladies
are
with a
tough
bat.
ladies,
I mean,
right.
they talk
But
about
it
watching
just
too
took
many
you
B
on. We're gonna
movies.
take
Trespassing.
who needs the law? Okay? You stood your ground.
Yes, he was
Right.
trespassing on private property, Your
Okay.
Honor.
Ma'am,
Let
I
me
was
hear
doing
from-
my job.
Let me hear from your witness. What's his name?
Enrique Alonso, he's the
Okay,
person who hired
court
me.
calls Enrique Alonso. Over there. Raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So you're Enrique Alonso?
Yes.
Okay, the ex-boyfriend of the plaintiff.
I am.
Right, and y'all have a son in common.
Yes,
Unfortunately.
Yes.
Well, it's fortunate because you must love the boy,
Yeah, I care for my son.
Right.
It's just the woman that's crazy.
right?
You're
Well,
crazy.
what has the woman done?
No, she's just really violent. I mean, I've had situations where she gets
You're a cheater.
aggressive with
Okay,
me.
wait. We're not going to have that. Hey, don't get no bad up in here now.
Your Honor, I apologize.
Has she ever hit the child?
When the child acts up, she reprimands him.
Right.
And
So
I just
why
feel-
did you hire this guy?
I'm concerned for my child. I know that my child sometimes he'll act up. I don't want her just always going to, hit him for every little thing he does.
Judge Karen's verdict when Supreme Justice returns. Promotional consideration provided by. You're watching Supreme Justice with Judge Karen.
You should have called the police. You did not have the right to take the law in your own hands and go out there to confront this man. So whatever happened out there in that yard, you're responsible for those expenses. And as to you, you got your cell phone back, right?
I wanted to get paid for the
Yeah, I
new
know,
cell
but
phone that
listen,
I bought to
no,
replace
you-
this
you
phone because she
made-
wouldn't give it to me.
You got it
I
now.
had to go back to work. I
Okay,
needed my
you
cell
got,
phone.
You got it now. That's all you're going to get
Now
out
I
of
have
this
two
case.
cell phones.
There you go. Better than most people. Case dismissed. Good luck to you.
Judge Karen has ruled in favor of the defendant. The plaintiff's claim is denied.
If I ever see her at my house again,
You know, lady, I was just doing my job.
This has been a production of